Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So today we'll be discussing the concept of the low charging infrastructure for the electrical vehicles. Electrical vehicles are in a rise because of the high cost of petrol and diesel, and also those are not effective, and these resources are depleting day by day. So the future is of the electrical vehicles. So in order to promote electrical vehicles, what are the solutions which the government of India is planning? One among them is providing the low cost infrastructure for charging the electric vehicles. So in this video, we'll be seeing as to what is the plan. So there's a scheme in India which is the faster adoption and the manufacturing of the hybrid and electrical vehicles, which is in short also known as a FAME 2 scheme. So under this scheme, which is primarily being dealt by it is working under the NITI-Aayog, and the mission of this is for transforming the transformative mobility and battery storage. So under this mission, what are the objectives are it to reduce the carbon emissions, to improve the air quality, and to reduce the dependence of the import of the crude oil. So crude oil is diesel, petrol, etc. So the main target is to reduce these carbon emissions, to improve air quality, and the import of crude oil. So what is the prediction of the government for the electrical vehicle is, if you know, the currently the share of the normal two wheelers which are using the internal combustion engine, which is ICE. So these are approximately 84% of the total vehicle sales in the country. So 84% is a huge amount. So this is a very good area which can be improved upon. So like what they have planned is, since 84% are used by two and three wheelers, so if we can use the electrical vehicles in these areas, that is the fast adoption of electrical vehicles is mostly expected to be in two and three wheelers, being a market share of 84%. So by 2025, the forecast is that up to 4 million of vehicles could be sold each year from 2025, and it could go up to 10 million by 2030 each year. So the future is of the electrical vehicles. So in order to promote that also, the government of India has taken certain initiatives. But then what are the challenges to this? Since electrical vehicles are mostly depending on the charge, that is the current, and the battery has to be charged. Currently, there are not many locations where the charging points are available. So one major challenge is to provide a charging solution for these electrical vehicles. So in order to provide a charging solution, what are the things that are looked into? That is, any charging solution that we are providing must be highly scalable. That is, it can be taken at a very large scale, and then it should be easily accessible to the public. It should support interoperability and affordable. It should be affordable at a lower cost. So these are some of the criteria that we need to be looked in whenever we are trying to go for one solution for this charging of electrical vehicles. So currently, if you see many developed countries, they have developed some systems, but then these systems are using high power and are very expensive. So these are not affordable, and also they are consuming high power. So in order to resolve these issues for locally for India, so what the government of India has done is, so the Department of Science and Technology, the Office of the Principal Secretary Scientific Advisor, in coordination with the NITI Aayog, what they have done is they have formed a committee consisting of all the stakeholders in this, including the electric vehicle manufacturers, auto and electronic component suppliers, power utilities, and communication service providers. So they have made a committee of all these stakeholders, and what they have did is they have developed the specifications for this EV charging points. So they have developed the specifications, the prototype products, and they have also taken the testing and validation of the proposed standards. So now standards have been developed by this committee, and then these standards will be formally issued by the BIS after some time. So coming to the pricing, since we are discussing about the affordability, so what is the pricing? So the government of India has set a target price of less than 3,500, that is approximately $50 for a smart AC charge point that can be operated with a smartphone. So this is the target. One charging point should cost approximately 3,500, which can be operated with a smartphone. With if it all the specifications which are developed and at this cost, so these are nothing but the low cost AC charging points, LAC, which the name has been given as LAC. So what it does, this charging point, the power consumption is approximately 3 kilowatts of power is drawn by the scooters, e-scooters and the e-auto rickshaws. That is the two-wheelers and the three-wheelers. So what this technology do is this, since we are telling this will be operated on the mobile phone, so the user smartphone will communicate with this charging point using the low power Bluetooth. So the technology that is used is the low power Bluetooth. What it does is this your mobile will get connected to this charging point using Bluetooth, and the transactions will happen regarding the payment and how much power has been used or how much the battery has been charged. So that can be tracked on a mobile. So where are all these target locations where this charging point can be installed? Since we have said this, it runs up to 3 kilowatt, these LAC devices are highly stable and deployed can be any place. So they can be used at anywhere. What are the requirements are? It just uses a voltage of 220 volts with a 15 ampere current and a single phase line. Wherever these features are available, that is 220 volt and 15 amps and a single phase current is available, there these charging points can be installed. So the target locations are like any parking lots of the metro and railway stations, the shopping malls, hospitals, office complexes, apartments, and even small kirana shops also. These charging points can be installed. So, like we have said, the standards have been there, and the testing is going on. So, the release of this standard will be done within the next 2 months after the completion of the field and durability trials of the sampled products. So, based on the specification, the sampled products have been developed, and like they are currently going the testing and also the durability trials. So once this is successful now, then it is a very huge opportunity and a new market can be evolved, which is electronic vehicle charging points. So if you have liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. And thank you.